So what is this, and why in the world would you need to use one? Well, it's a cello humidifier. If you want to know how to use it, exactly what you need to do, I actually have a short tutorial on this channel about exactly what to do to use this in your instrument. But what it's for, the reason to use it is that we use it during the dry months, during the winter, and it keeps your instrument essentially from doing this. Obviously your instrument's not gonna bend that much, but what happens is, let's say this is the top here where the strings are, and this is the bottom, the belly. And what happens is your instrument kind of slowly in the wintertime does this, and the strings get too close to the fingerboard. Maybe you even have a winter bridge, or you've heard of people having a winter bridge. I actually do have a winter bridge that I use sometimes. The humidifier will greatly minimize this movement and will prolong you being able to use your summer bridge or your other bridge. There may be some winters where it's just too dry and you wet this thing every day and put it in and the instrument still moves. At the time of this recording, we're having quite a dry winter, so I don't know how this is gonna hold up, but I'm using it every day, hoping I can use my summer bridge for as long as I can, because it's much easier to play on. It's the original bridge that came on the instrument, and it's a pain to have to put the winter bridge on. It doesn't take that long, but anyway. This is really, really important. It's also really important if you have a new instrument. New instruments are not as settled as old instruments, so if your instrument was made, when I say new, I mean, in the last 5 or 10 years. I would still consider mine new, and it was made in 2001, which is why I still use this, because it moves around quite a bit in the wintertime, especially since, I lived in the South for so long where it's much more humid in the wintertime, and now I live in the Midwest. I think my instrument is still not quite used to the Midwest, but that's okay. We love it here. We just make sure we use one of these in the wintertime. So that's what it's for. It's to release moisture into the instrument, to keep it from moving. Really, really important. If you're interested in this one, I'll put a link down in the description. There's another brand called a Damp It, as in dampening this here. I think that's a brand name, I'm not sure. I prefer this one because it's a little bit bigger. I don't have to wet it down as much, and I feel like it really gets a lot of moisture into the instrument, but I'll link them both up in the description. And if you wanted to go ahead and see that tutorial about how to use this, check that video out right here.